Here we go. Welcome everyone to the next phrase of season. So week 5 here, we will start simulating. Already looked ahead and have any changes for the Stingers or the Cyclones listed, so we're just going to fix this. So we'll just suggested lineup. We'll play ball. Indeed we will, Shag. See the lineups when they come through. It say that we will see Jacks and the Diamond Jacks play tonight.
Fans are flocking to their seats here at Sakura Hill. Mind your step on the sticky floors. It's time for
Wow, they've actually added like thunderstorm ambiance. Simulate.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33, Fowler Henson.
Don't know whose team is where, so we'll just check. Check. And the Cyclones will stay undefeated, moving to 4-0 on the season. Let's see. And we shall proceed. Area 51 and the Knights. Check the Area 51s. Tamayo back in there like he last game. I don't see that Marge is in here with Tostinos, so we'll just move right along. Here. This is okay. A ball.
This could be one for the record books at Swagger Center.
See if the Knights can bounce back after that absolute thrashing they got at the hands of the Skulls. That bullpen could be a problem with how roughed up they got in that game. I think that game ended like 14-3, didn't it? 51 Knights, Knights. Oh, back and forth. The Knights survive. Move to 3-2 on the season. Area 51 falls to 1-4. Pause on the screen for a sec. Oh yeah, definitely. Try to see the pitcher handedness. Yeah, sure. We can definitely accommodate. And here we go. So we'll have the Mythic. Watch the game. So you want to see your pitcher's handedness or the other pitcher's handedness? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. That is who the Storm will be using. She's righty. Storm. No one's injured. He's just really rattled. That's not great. Nothing I can do with that. So we play ball. She's a righty. There you go. Righty. Jen Oldham. Righty. Play ball. And here's the Mythic lineup. If you've got multiple things you want to adjust, go ahead and just type them up in your team channel, if you will, so it's easy to keep track of. Let's see, Zoner in for Mess. Okay. Is that every? Oh no, you're still typing. Ribeye to 6th. Okay. Is that it? All right, cool. Shall play ball. Back to the corral. To 5-0 on the season.
The fans are ready to go at the corral. Get your glove ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play
Oh.
ball.
Leadoff base hit from the first pitch. Simulate.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 48.
Mythic will move to 5-0. A wicked start to the start of their season. 2.5 games up on the closest competitor, Quacks. Quacks sitting at 2-2. Let's see, here we go. So we'll do this. I think I already have this fixed. That's right. Just that. Okay, and then we need to go see what the Serpents have in store with Overlord down here. Luke, Morrow, Cervantes. Let's go. To go. To be. Okay, so swap Field Walsh. So we've got Morrow, Cervantes, Flop, Walsh, Snell, and Hazeldine, Hoffman. Walsh instead of Maloney. Okay, so is this good, Dean? I was just going off of what I have on what I'm about to. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Play ball. Another team with an opportunity to go to 5-0 as we start our second time through the rotation here this season.
It's
Next,
game time here
play ball.
at Battery Bay. Ho, ho! The wait is over.
We will simulate. Okay. So, wow. The Bombers really like it when the games are simmed, apparently. So the Bombers get 1 of 2. This first series gets split. Bombers won like 10-1. Well, just out of curiosity, I guess. Oh, wow, he got thrown down to tenths. I don't remember what his... Did he throw a shutout the first game against the Dragons? I don't remember. Well, definitely was not expecting that. Let's see if Donut Boy is here. Doesn't look like it, so... Oh, yeah, sure. Astro's here as well. Okay. High Rollers, here we go. Watch the game. See, that was sent last Monday, so... Okay, that's Axe Sawyer, okay. Okay, so this is basically their starting lineup. Back to, looks like Evans, County, Lloyd, Hick, Espinoza, Sawyer, Randall. Sawyer. Apart from their starting catcher. Since he's not here, I have to stay fair and keep it like this, since he didn't say put it back in. So we'll play ball. And then, so, hit suggested lineup. Buckner lead off. Okay. Anything else? Should be right. Last call for Donut. He is not here, so we will move along to the Bengata Bowl.
This could be one for the record books at Bingata Bowl. Golly, this is gonna be a good one.
It's time.
Pretty big game for both of these teams. I think High Rollers are 1-3 and the Astros are 2-2. Oh, the High Rollers win in extra innings. Just sneak that one past the Astros. We move on. Sonics and the Liberty. Let's see. Watch the game here. Let's see. Any changes for the Sonics? It looks like Russell is here. This is fine. Okay, no changes. We shall play ball. And then we will hold on a second here for the Liberty. Let's see what running has to say. Few tenths, one person here. Willis is on fire. Miss. Just leave it as is. All right, we will leave it as is. And on to Apple Field. Four teams made it to 4-0. But we've seen a mixed bag trying to get to 5-0. What can the Sonics do here? And Jeterson's second start.
Excitement is in the air here at Apple Field. Here, we
Ball. That's time.
Shall simulate. This is a division game, isn't it? Sonics looks like they will take that one 7-2, and they'll move on to 5-0. Now just 3 undefeated teams in the league. Here's the one game we will watch. So Diamond Jacks. Anything to change here? Let's see. Hummus, do you know if what's the Diamond Jacks guy's Twitch handle? Is it similar to what is in Discord? It's Monty as well? Okay, cool. So I don't see him in here so we will leave the Diamond Jacks roster as is. Play ball. We will see Palacios once again. Let's see. Anything to change for... Okay, you send that for this upcoming game. I make substitutions for the 10 spatters. Okay, yeah. Looks like you've got one here. Higgins. George. Substitute. Juiced. Some hits and misses. Just cancel that, but tell me what you would like. Swap Higgins for George. Juice guy in there. You also do the backup catcher line. Okay, so let's see. So that into out. Richard's here. That's the guy who just got sit. Foundwood needs to go to H. Hale, who needs to go to first. McForsham gets pulled for Valenzuela. Pearls, Quince, Heck, Parmigiano, Valenzuela. Alright, there we go. We shall play ball. Diamond Jacks versus Lumberjacks for the first time since the rebrandings. Correct. This is the watch game of the night. And Palacios, last time we looked, was the strikeout leader in the league, striking out 13 against the Retrievers in his first outing. So we'll see what he can muster here, and I have the scoreboard flipped around. It's the Lumberjacks who are at home. And the Diamond Jacks who are the visitors.
shortstop, number 24, Anders Franklin.
Nope, that's high.
That one's out of play. Palacios coming to this game on fire. And there's another strikeout. One on the day.
Center field, number 48, Louis. Oh.
Ball, that's inside. Ball low.
2 down now for Vo.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. That one's hit into left. Back it goes. Louis Vo is out of here. And the Diamond Jacks take an early lead from the solo shot from Louis Vo into left field. 407 feet.
Number 42, Alberto Carr.
So the Lumberjacks are 2-2, and the Diamond Jacks are 1-3, I believe.
Nope, inside. Nope, high ball. Strike.
The Diamond Jacks have one of the top home run hitters in the league right now. I remember they're on there, but I can't remember their name. They're towards the middle to bottom of their lineup, but I believe they have 3 home runs. Palacios ends the inning with a strikeout, but the solo shot by Vo makes it a 1-0 ball game, and we'll see Houston on the mound for the Diamond Jacks.
Riggs Richards.
Ball, that's inside.
Doesn't look like Houston had a great start to the season. Coming into this game at a 5.06 ERA, a 1.69 whip.
Nope, inside. Ball.
See if he fares any better, but he gives up the leadoff walk here. Start off the home half of the first for the Lumberjacks. And in comes the juiced substitution, Anson George. Looks like to be making his first plate appearance of the season. Very high power, but very low contact. But is a very fast runner with the juiceness of his nature, even faster. And he sneaks that one through the right side of the infield. That will be a base hit. And the Lumberjacks have 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
Batting, a designated hitter, number 4, Dane Foundwood.
That one's fouled off. 0-2 here to Foundwood.
That's down.
Grounded to short. Franklin gets to Sexton and can't turn it. Beats it out by a step. And that's just 1 out. Runners now at the corners here for the Lumberjacks. Eduardo Hale to the plate here.
Down. That's inside. Strike.
2-1 the count.
That's a strike.
That's in there, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there.
Baseman, number 17, Rivet
Forces the Lumberjacks here to need to get a base hit. Rivet hurls. And for that first RBI on the season.
Nope, low. High ball.
Oh, that one's deep into center field. Rivet hurls. Screw one. He gets 3 and takes the lead for the Lumberjacks. 474, a 3-run shot.
Rodney
And Houston gets the strikeout to end the inning, but not before the damage is done. 3-run shot from Hurls. And it's 3-1 going into the top of the second.
Number 3, Bo Brewer.
That's a strike and a half, my friend. Strike. Ball. That's inside.
That one foul. Swing and a miss. Already 3 on the evening here for Palacios.
3, Jimmy IR.
Strike. That's a strike and a half, my friend. No, inside.
And High Arc will put this one into center field. Ooh, off the glove of Wentz in center field, but doesn't get far away from him.
Now batting.
Doesn't lead to any extra bases.
10, Cern Stein.
That's a strike. Inside. Strike.
1 into the count. Stein giving him a tough at bat here, fouling off quite a few. Swing and a miss.
Now back. The second baseman, number 19, Aurora Sexton.
I've tried to, but it won't save for some reason. I need to remember to do it after a stream is over, and then that will actually like make it save, I think.
The left fielder, number 6, Flip Heck.
So we'll head to the bottom of the second. Lumberjacks still leading 3-1 here. Up the middle, Franklin in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 42, Debonair Parmigiano.
That one is skied into left field. Back at the wall. It's going to be off the top of the wall. Parmigiano with a 1-out double puts another runner in scoring position here for the Lumberjacks.
Catcher, number 16, Rickley Valenzuela.
Placement catcher coming in for the second time this season, I believe.
Strike.
Fletcher Houston tense now.
That's inside. Outside. That's a strike.
2-2. Oh, strike 3 called. Houston gets some mojo back with his third strikeout of the evening.
Richards.
Sends us back to the top of the order, Briggs Richards. Richards through the right side. Runners going to stay put at third, and the Lumberjacks once again have runners at the corners.
Number 31, Anson George.
Runner is going to throw to second, not in time, and both runners in scoring position now. Swinging this there from George. Fouled off. Oh, and strike 3 called. Houston gets out of the jam without surrendering any more runs. Remains a 2-run ball game as we go top of the third.
19, Aurora Sexton.
Good time. Strike.
That one into left. Back it goes. Aurora Sexton is out of here. 370 feet, and it's 3-2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 55, Bonnie Corvettes.
Oh my. That was hit hard, but well foul.
That's inside.
On back to the mound. Palacios in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11, Milani Platoon.
Ball inside. Nope, outside. That's inside. You bet that's a strike. Strike.
Full count. And strike 3 called. Already the 5th K of the night for Palacios.
Anders Franklin.
Just starting his second time through the order.
That's outside. Hot foul. Strike.
Swing and a miss. Make it a half dozen. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Diamond Jacks do inch closer though. 3-2 now.
Designated hitter number 4, Dane Foundwood.
Grounded to the third. Stein in time for out number 1.
Batting, the first baseman, number 69, Eduardo Hale.
Ball, that's low. No, outside. Strike.
And that will be up the middle. Base hit puts 1 on and 1 out here for the Lumberjacks. And here is Rivet Hurls. That first home run of the season. Still has the Lumberjacks on top here, even if the lead has gotten a little bit smaller. Runner headed for second, but it's fouled back. He pops it up just into left field. Now be caught by Stein for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Rodney Wentz.
You bet that's a strike. Strike.
And that will be another strikeout for Houston. He's up to 5 as well. We'll head to the top of the 4th, and it's Vo, Carr, and Bull Brewer.
Fielder, number 48, Louis Vo.
And a 400 start to the season for Vo. 3 home runs, all of them solo shots.
No, outside. Come on.
He's locked in, and Palacios no longer, but does get the strikeout there. Strikeout number 7. And I believe that will make him 20 strikeouts on the season. Oh, I think we have a tie game. Alberto Carr into left center. 3-3. An absolute tank, 468 feet into left center. I'm going to float her into right, flirting with the pole. It's foul and caught in foul territory for out number 2. Now bring up Jimmy Hyark. That one stays fair. Hyark is thrown out, catcher to first for out number 3, but the Diamond Jacks tied up on their 3rd solo home run of the night as we go to the bottom of the 4th in a brand new ball game. That one is laced into the gap. That's going to one hop off the wall and die. Take a very fortunate bounce for the Lumberjacks as that ball just died off the wall. And that will be a leadoff double for the Lumberjacks and bring up Parmigiano to the plate.
That's down. Strike.
1 and 2 the count here.
Down.
In the dirt, full count composed here on Houston. Fouled off. And that will be a walk. That'll put 2 aboard now here for Brickley Valenzuela.
Brickley,
Valenzuela
Valenzuela.
into left, tracked down by Hyark for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 21, Riggs Richards.
Strike.
0 and 2 the count here to Richards.
Ball.
That one is into center field, and Vo can't handle it, but the throw to third is going to be in time. Vo wasn't able to track it down, takes it off the one hop. The runner from second was waiting to read it and gets thrown out at third instead. A tough damned if you do, damned if you don't there for the base runner. And now it's 2 on and 2 out.
No, inside. Hit tie.
Oh, that one's into right. The juice substitution. It's another 3-run shot for the Lumberjacks, and they retake the lead. 391 into right. George takes the lead back for the Lumberjacks.
Strike. Strike. High.
The juiced substitution, George, making a huge impact in the lineup for the Lumberjacks. The sole reason they have any runs on the board, and now we head to the top of the 5th. Lumberjacks back up by 3, 6-3. That's going to base it up the middle. That's going to trickle into right center, but that will still only be a leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Aurora Sexton.
No, outside.
So 5 home runs in this game so far. Broken bat towards the right side of the infield. George takes a spin, throws it to second to get the lead runner. And they can't quite turn a Dragon special, but a nice play nonetheless made by George there at second to get the lead runner. Brings up the 9-hole Bonnie Corvette to the plate. And she goes up the middle. George with the diving stop and the throw to first in time. Have a day, George.
Number 11, Milani Platoon.
Take it away, an infield hit from the 9 hole and putting 2 outs and the runner at second for the leadoff hitter, Platoon. And that one is popped up in foul territory. And that will be caught by Hale to end the inning. We'll go bottom 5 now. Hale, Hurls, and Winstew up. And Fletcher Houston will get pulled. In comes Briggs Gentry.
Strike. That's a strike. Ball inside. Striker, you're a
And Gentry gets the strikeout.
Third baseman, number 17, Rivet Curls.
That's down.
That one's cracked, and that one is all the way to the wall in left center. That's going to be extra bases. And a runner aboard here for the Lumberjacks with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Rodney Wentz.
Strike.
RBI hero active here for Wentz. Doing battle with his tense mojo. Hitting 071 on the season so far. Right to Stein at third for out number 2. And that will bring up Flip Peck.
Flip
Ball high. Ball. Take your base.
That will be an intentional walk to get the force outs on.
42,
And here comes Parmigiano. That also activates the specialist trait here for Gentry. Lefty versus lefty action here.
Right. That's outside.
2-1.
That's down.
3-1.
Strike.
Pipes one, full count. Runners will be going. And that is ball 4. The bases will be loaded. Rickley Valenzuela to the plate.
Rickley Valenzuela.
Ball low. Strike.
Skied into center field. That's not going to get the job done. The Lumberjacks will leave the bases loaded as we go to the top of the 6th. Still a 6-3 game.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 24,
Anders Franklin.
Pitch high.
Popped up into right field. Popped by Richards for out number 1.
the center fielder, number 48, Louis Ball.
It's inside. That's down.
Bo will place that one down into center field, and the Diamondbacks will have a base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 42, Alberto Carr.
Strike.
Let's stay in play. Yes. Valenzuela makes the catch against the netting for a big second out. I'll bring up Bull Brewer. Into left field. That one is gone. It's a one-run game. Home run number 6, a 2-run shot. Brewer's second home run makes it 6-5. Much different outing today for Palacios than he had against the Retrievers. Does have 7 strikeouts under his belt, but 4 home runs surrendered. It's a 6-5 ball game going bottom 6.
Right fielder, number 21, Riggs Richards.
Oh, you bet that's a strike. Nope. Low. Ball.
Skied into center field for Richards. I'll be caught for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 31, Anson George.
Oh, and 2. So George coming off the bench here. 2 for 3. That will be popped up. He'll go 2 for 4. But a huge 3-run home run. That's the difference in the game right now. And has made a couple of really nice defensive plays as well.
Lane downward.
Let's see what the catcher move designated hitter can do. Left side, Franklin deep in the hole. The throw in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 7 in the Battle of the Jacks. Bottom of the order due up here for the Diamonds.
Turn, Stein. Now pitching.
And Palacios' night is done. In comes Harsh Maynard.
Well, that's a strike. Hit time. That's a strike and a half.
Maynard yet to give up an earned run so far this season. Just a .47 whip with 8 strikeouts under his belt. Slow roller to third. Hurls is up with the throw in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 19,
Aurora Sexton.
Here's one of the 4 home run hitters tonight for the Diamond Jacks, Sexton. Their eyes looking to try and tie this game up once again. Swing and a miss.
Now back, the first baseman, number 55, Bonnie Horvat.
That one right to Hurls for out number 3. Bottom of the 7th we go. Hale, Hurls, and Wentz due up.
The first baseman, number 69, Eduardo Hale.
now pitching, Francis Cook.
Comes Francis Cook now.
No, outside. That's a strike. That's a strike.
Swing and a miss.
The third baseman, number 17, Rivet Earls.
Nope, that's inside.
That one's grounded. Corvette will take it herself for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Now it's to Sexton. That's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 8th we go. And the top of the order due up for the Diamond Jacks.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11, Alani Blatu.
You bet that's a strike. Ball, that's inside.
That one into center field. And that will be caught by Wentz for round number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 24, Anders Franklin.
That's down. All high.
That one's going to get down into left, and the tying run is aboard now here for the Diamond Jacks with one out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, number
And a
48,
big part of that offense here tonight, Louis Vo, 2 for 3. Home run and a single here tonight. That one's grounded. This could be 2. George to Parmigiano, and Parmigiano to Hale. A 4-6-3 Dragon special sends us to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the order due up for the Lumberjacks to try and scrape across some insurance. Let's see what they can do here against Cook.
That's a strike.
That one's going to sneak through the right side. That's going to be a leadoff single here. Start things off.
The shortstop, number 42, Debonair Parmigiano.
You bet that's a strike. Ball low.
This is a slow roller. Franklin will go to second to get 1, but not able to turn 2.
Catcher, number 16, Rickley Valenzuela.
And that one right to Sexton. 2 down and up to the top of the order, Briggs Richards.
Briggs Richards.
1 for 3 tonight with a walk.
Nope, no. No, inside.
3-0 here to Richards.
That's a strike and a half, my
Takes a
friend.
strike there,
Take him in.
but loses him there, so 2 on now for the Lumberjacks.
The second baseman, number 31, Anson George.
Up to the plate comes the man of the hour, Anson George, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Is the reason the Lumberjacks are up here 6-5. How's it back 1-2?
Outside.
That one into center field, trending deep, but not quite deep enough as Vo makes the catch at the wall for out number 3. Another 2 feet, and the legend of George would have been
Alberto
up there in SSBL history. Last chance here for the Diamond Jacks. It's 4, 5, and 6 due up in the order. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. So the tying run aboard here for the Diamond Jacks.
now batting, catcher, number 3, Bo Brewer.
And that's going to get put down into left. That's going to be all the way to the wall. Runner's going to head for third. Flip Peck up with it, but not before a double. And the Diamond Jacks just 90 feet away from tying and 180 feet away from taking the lead here. Nobody out. It's Jimmy Hyark. In comes Dragoon Chuffchester. This was the guy who I was thinking about earlier. 3 home runs on the season, 4 RBIs, hitting 700.
No, outside. Strike 3.
And a swing and a miss. The pinch hit comes up empty.
Number 10.
I guess that's something I haven't taken into account because I know that Chuff Chester guy was in the order. I guess when we simmed last week, I took him out. That's over the head of Parmigiano. That's going to give up 1. That's going to give up 2. The Diamond Jacks have taken the lead. A 2-run RBI double, and the Diamond Jacks have the lead 7-6 here in the top of the 9th.
Strike. You bet that's a strike. Ball.
The first runs that come off of Harsh Maynard this season.
Nope. Low.
That one's grounded to Hale, and Hale will take it himself for out number 2. Runner advances 90 feet, and now bring up Bonnie Corvette.
Bonnie Corvette.
Nope. Low. Down. That's down.
3-0 here to Corvette. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 11, Milani Platoon.
Now pitching.
And in comes Major Ferguson. That's going to be, off the glove. That's going to score another run. It's 8-6.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 24, Anders Franklin.
Steer right. Ball.
A 3-run top of the 9th here for the Diamond Jacks. They now lead by 2 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. 3, 4, and 5 due up for them here.
Now batting, a designated hitter, number 4, Dane Foundwood.
Now let's see what Cook can do with the lead. First pitch of the bottom of the 9th. That's put into left. That is gone. It's a 1-run game. 370 feet, and it's 8-7. Foundwood's 3rd home run of the season,
Eduardo Hale.
and the 7th home run of this game.
Eleanor Beard.
That's
That's it.
a grounder to Franklin. Off the hop in time at first round number 1.
The third baseman, number 17, Rivet Curls.
That's a strike.
0-2 here to Rivet Hurls. Hurls had it bounce off his glove down the third base line. And that's what allowed that last run to score to have the Diamond Jacks still up by 1 here. And we go to Rodney Wentz. I wonder if he'll stay in the game if they pull him for someone who's not tense. And they will. Gurney McForsham will come in the game. Not much better, hitting .83 or .083. And Xander French will come into the game to try and close this out. And that he won't do, as that's going to get put down into left. And now the winning run will come to the plate here for the Lumberjacks.
The left fielder, number 6, Flip Heck.
Very high pressured situation here. That's in the dirt. 0-2 the count. Just gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. Swing swing and a miss. French gets the strikeout, ends the game, and the Diamond Jacks come back and win this one 8-7. A 3-run top of the ninth seals the deal and gives the Diamond Jacks a comeback from behind victory. 7 home runs on the evening. Diamond Jacks with 12 hits, a lot of them coming from the middle part of the order, and that chunk getting the home runs. Vo, Carr, Brewer. Can't forget about Stein, though. Those 2 RBIs were very important. And then Sexton also getting a home run as well. And then Platoon, really, that one counts as the game-winning one. Otherwise, we would have been tied. We'd be going in extra innings right now. 11 hits for the Lumberjacks. George, Hurls, Peck going multiple hit games. And George, Foundwood, and Hurls getting home runs. Win goes to Cook of the Diamond Jacks. 1 earned through 2 2/3. Save goes to Frenchie, got 1 out. Loss goes to Maynard. 3 earned through 2 2/3. Palacios 5 earned through 6, striking out 7. And the start for Houston, no decision, 6 earned through 4. So starting pitchers not excellent. Bullpen carrying a bit of a load. MVP board, Rivet, Hurls, Bull, Brewer, and Anson George. George, heroic bench play, comes out all for naught as the Diamond Jacks take the surprise victory and give the Knights the early division lead by a game here. And then let's see, view schedule, how much more do to game 60. Okay, so we need to end where we started, actually. Stingers and the Cyclones. So we'll pick up tomorrow. So one thing I've noted for teams that may not be as active with the Diamond Jacks just there, we had substituted in a lineup, I guess, at this point last week, but I have no frame of reference to then put the lineup back because it's that, if I go to a Chuffchester guy, he had, like, he's been in their starting lineup, got subbed out because I think he's their catcher, and then didn't get subbed in to start that game, which his natural spot is. So I guess after a simmed week, I need to go in and like actually hit suggested lineup again to try and correct what I corrected. Anyway, let's see. Puppet here is oh, he's already mentioned me. I don't think I'll be around on stream next sim game. If Diggit is still in Red Mojo, can you swap his spot in the lineup with Vanilla? Move Vanilla up to 1. There's that, and Vanilla, batting order 1. Put Tirehead in instead of Dudley. Okay. And then for the Monstars, we don't have anything. So we'll go play ball.
It's game time.
Simulate. Monsters 3-1, Retrievers 2-2 going into this game. Monstars will move to 4-1. Axe and the Skulls of Rock. Skulls of Rock getting their first win of the season. Last time they were up, they smoked the Knights. Let's see. Axe. Don't have anything. Injuries. We'll play ball. The Skulls. Then, so we'll this for now. Oh wait, but that's below 2, so we'll suggested lineup. Interesting to see the Quacks are the closest one to the Mythic in that division, so interesting to see if the Quacks can try and keep as close of a pace as they can, or if the Skulls can start getting hot here after a big win over the Knights last week. Simulate. Axe looks like they will indeed take the win 7-2 and still stay 2 games behind the Mythic. Seed, sorry. Dragons and the Unicorns. Which game? Here. Another interleague game here, Dragons and Unicorns. 2-2 matchup. Noah Terry back up on the mound. See how this goes. Oh, wow. 2-1-13. And the Unicorns sneak one there. Absolutely dominating pitching performance between those two teams. Okay, and for the Moonshots, we need to do a few things to their team background. Select, so, let's see, Charles needs to be SBRP. Mason needs to be RP. And Velasquez needs to be SP. Just make sure. 4 starters, that 3. So we want to save changes. Want to watch the game. Do you have any lineup changes there, Pendor? I see that you are in the Twitch chat. This needs changes. West should be number 1. Starting in the number 1. Velasquez 4. Since that looks like it's taken effect. Use suggested. Okay. A. Express. We. And the Moonshots find win number 1 on the season. Last winless team in the league. Simulate. Express only have 1 win on the season as well. Say as well. 2, 5, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Express take that one. Moonshots fall to 0 and 5. Complete a create logjam in that heroic legends. Knights 3 and 2. Everyone else in the division 2 and 3. We'll move on to what I believe is the final game. Oh, Monstars will get to game 6 here. Shall watch the game, see what the Walkers have. Suggested lineup refresh, but we will let Kawashi validate this if they are good to go with this. See what Havoc Zunina can do in his second start. Yeah, all good. That guy below 2, we will use suggested lineup. It's fixed and we shall play ball. I honestly don't know what the plan is moving forward with rigged points. I have to talk to Joshua about that one. Not sure what. I mean, I think we could probably still use them for a similar thing, trying to get points boost on creative players. But might just be maybe not quite as impactful. I don't know. But we will have one pitch here from De La Cruz. Simulate. Monsters off to a hot start on the season. Just 1 loss, 4 and 1. But the Walkers have something to say about that. As the Walkers have won 3 straight now and sit at 3 and 2 on the year. A big win for them. And push the Monstars down to 4 and 2. So that, I believe, does it for the simulated games here tonight. And I'll just take a nice picture of the conference standings. So we saw the Bombers in the Serpents' perfect season, 4 and 1. They still have a game lead on Bombers. Cyclones moved to 4 and 0, game and a half up on the rest of the division. Mythic 5 and 0, setting a franchise record for wins. Knights moved to 3 and 2, have the outright lead in the Legends division. Sonics 5 and 0, 2 games up over the Walkers. Monstars 4 and 2, a game and a half over the Dragons. And this is where we'll pick up tomorrow night, Cyclones and the Stingers. As we move to game 72 on the season. That's right. Take a picture for the rest of the week's schedule, so Stingers, Cyclones, High Rollers, Astros for the second time. Oh, a battle of the undefeateds. Mythic, or no, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to pour the salt in the wound. They're not undefeated. But still, the 5-0 Mythic versus the 4-1 Serpents. And to end the night, Moonshots versus Bombers. Then tomorrow, or then Tuesday or Wednesday night, Quack Skulls, Storm Express, Wrongfielder Sonics, Area 51 Retrievers, then Lumberjacks Unicorns, Liberty Walkers, Diamond Jacks Knights, Cyclones Dragons. So Cyclones with a double dip. They'll get up to 7? No, 6. They're 4-0. They missed. That is the schedule for the rest of the week. Look at the league leaders. ERA, so some averages. So Kyson Salmon, the Bombers, sneaking in here, as well as Warden Grimes. Batting Grimes towards the top spot here, 667 on the season. Salmon and Alberto Carr at 4 home runs, terrific at 8 RBIs. Slugging on base plus slugging, hits Grimes with 14, and with extra base hits with 6. Eduardo Hale, Boston Dakota leading the league in strikeouts with double digits there. And Faulkner stealing bases. Starting to trickle into 2 wins. Noah Terry still stays at a 0 earned run average after that 13-inning game. Strikeouts, Palacios takes the top spot still at 20. Strikeouts per 9. Strikeout to walk. Palacios hasn't given up a walk yet this season. Given up like 1. All right, I think that will do it for us tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you all tomorrow night for 4 more games as we head towards kind of the first quarter of the season here in Season 10. Have a good rest of your night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.